Hey, how y'all doing? You know who this is, author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. Yes, it has been a while, and the reason why that is because I have been writing. I have been writing and entering some contests to see if they would pick up one of my stories. A publisher would pick up one of my stories, so which is very interesting. I think they want some content, and then they want to bounce it off of AI, and if AI can match then you're kind of like not a winner. But if AI can't match what you wrote, then you're a winner. They have two of them, 500 and 300, and a publisher will pick you up. So I did enter it. We don't know about it until October the 7th or 17th, which is fine. I'm thinking so because what I gave them was had a lot of emotion, a lot of talking, and I think I'm a winner. All right, and that's what we got to think. We are a winner. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know that you're there. Just say hi. I saw you. Where you been? What's going on. Boo hoo do. All right, just give me something. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. All right. So basically, the words of the day is keep writing, keep being creative. A lot of times, most of the time, I think all of the time now in our lives these days, things are being erased, not being told, truths not being told. A lot of stuff is going on. So I say keep writing so that your voice can continue to be heard. So that's what I've been doing. I wrote, well, one of the stories that I'm working on, well, the contest I wrote that in 2021. So I gave them a little niblets of that, and that was a novelette of 25,948 words. Yay. I wrote that in 2021, so I kind of tweaked that a little bit. So I did look at that, right? Took a time to look at that. Also, on staycation, so I can finish writing up one story title that I told you, Walk On By. Now, what's weird is, remember, as a writer, you might switch. You might switch up. I wrote Walk On By, and I was like, I really want to get this out because I was kind of pissed and I was writing about stuff and I was all into it, right? That's what we do, right? But then I Hear Voices, which is the next story manuscript that I was finishing up while on my little hiatus from YouTube. And I now want to switch up, and I Hear Voices I want to actually publish before the end of the year, along with my poetry book, It Was Not Meant to Be. So the thing about this video right here is just to tell you to keep writing. I think I wrote something a long time ago about that. I gave you a video about it, just to keep writing. Keep writing. Even if you haven't finished one, something else might pop up. We'll start on that one. And that's what happened. I started writing Walk On By, and then I was like, ugh. Maybe 3 weeks later, I Hear Voices came to me, and I was like, ooh, I need to write on that, right? Because at the time of my life, and sometimes our writing is about our life experiences, and all of mine is, all my books, all my writings, is I wanted to hear the voice of the Lord. Now I know I've been hearing it, but I was going through a battle saying, am I listening to myself say this, telling me what to do, or is it the voice of the Lord? And so that's how I Hear Voices came to be. We always have a story behind a story, which I hope. Some people are just writing out of the blue. I don't know how fantasy writers write what they write, but it could be they have a great imagination, right? And that's how they come out with their stories. So I think that's all in our little minds how we do some of our writing. Keep writing. You're stuck on that, right? Go on to something else. Start jotting down some other stuff. That's what I'm kind of like trying to tell you. Don't just stop writing and say, ugh, I don't even know. Stop that. Take a moment. Then boom, start writing on something else. And then sooner or later, you might go back to this story or that poem. You know what I mean? I believe it because it's happening to me, and I believe it'll happen to you. All right, so hopefully I'll be publishing some more stories out. I'm going to have a new website out come mid-September. I'm waiting for a transfer of domains right now. It won't happen until next week. And I'll talk to you about that. If you have a comment and you want to know how it's done or whatever, I know you can go on YouTube, you can Google, you can do all kinds of stuff. But you might want to hear from a person who has experienced it and what I had to do to go through it and figure it out and figure, is there a cost? Is it this? Is it that? I'm also on a website that is free. Now, the thing about it is, if you can make a website like Wix and a few others out there, Square, which I'm changing over to, GoDaddy, they're free. But if you really are real creative and you want to put a whole lot of stuff on your website, it's no longer free. There's an upgrade, which you probably already know. I'm trying to just be real simple. My life now, real simple website, free. I don't want no extras, no extras. Something I did have to pay with Square. I can't remember right now, but that was the only way that it was going to make the switch. So, hey, whatever. Anyway, but we'll talk about that. If you want to know more about that, put a comment down and I'll tell you all about it. All right, ask me some questions. I'm an open book. I love to share, and that's what we all supposed to be doing. Not just in the big cities like New York and Chicago, San Francisco, Atlanta. We have to share right here in these little country towns that we all live in, little cities and all of that. We got to do it. We got to help one another. And that's the other words of the day, helping one another. All right, I'm off. I didn't want to talk long. I just wanted y'all to know what I was doing on my hiatus. And I'm going to try to be more on it again. I'm going to try. I'm still trying to do that whole video thing. I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm going on TikTok, but I'm going to be talking about something totally different. Yeah. Outgrowing the church. You want to hear that? Well, if you have a TikTok account, maybe I might pop up on your little reel or timeline or whatever it is. So I'm going to talk just a little bit about it because it came to me the other day. And I want to talk about it real briefly, so we'll see what happens. All right, and we'll also talk about monetizing as well. So you go ahead and give me a comment so I know what you want me to talk about. I'll be glad to talk to you about it. All right, let's talk, let's write, let's dialogue, let's do this, let's have conversation. All right, all of that. All right, you know who this is, author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. I miss you guys. I hope you miss me, and hopefully you'll give me a little click or something or whatever they do to make things better, that I know that you are here. All right, I love you. I wish I get to meet you. I'll be out and about here and there. I do have an event here in the Tampa Bay area on September the 20th. Look at my Facebook page, author Natalie M. Kennedy. Check it out and see what's going on, and I hope to see you then. All right. I hope to see you in my next video.